My girlfriend was under the impression that I flew us to Italy so she could get hit on by the locals, so I hit her with a reality check and ghosted her for the whole trip. About 6 months ago, my girlfriend, 24F, and I, 24M, began planning a trip to Italy. I was more interested in visiting Japan, but she was insistent on Italy, so I figured we could visit Japan next time. We got to Rome fairly late at night on the 2nd, and so we just went to bed. The next morning, I noticed my girlfriend spending an inordinate amount of time doing her hair and makeup. She usually just takes 5 minutes or so, but she spent about half an hour getting dolled up. Then she put on a top that exposed her stomach and short shorts. This was odd to me as it wasn't even hot out, but I thought little of it. Perhaps some people like to be different from their usual selves when they travel. As we walked through Rome, my girlfriend kept wandering away from me. Again, we were traveling, and I figured she was just excited to be in a new country. She kept getting worse and worse, where I'd be talking to her, get no response, and turn around to see her not even there. I'd then find her standing in front of a cafe or something. I kept asking what her deal was, to which she responded nothing. To be perfectly frank here, she was giving off really bad vibes, and I thought I may have offended her somehow. Well, about 10 minutes later, she disappeared again. It took me a while to find her, and she was being talked to by a local guy. She was smiling, which I thought was a sign that she felt awkward. I ran up and told him that she was accounted for, and she rolled her eyes, said ciao to him, and we went on our way. I finally put my foot down, stopped, and asked what the hell her problem was. She finally admitted to me that she heard Italian guys would hit on tourists a lot and wanted to see for herself if it was true. I stopped for a few seconds and told her that I didn't fly 13 hours to an entirely separate continent so she could flirt with Italian men. She looked kind of ashamed at that point, but I was livid. I told her to spend the rest of the trip however she wanted, and I'd do what I wanted. For the next week, that's how it went. We didn't really share any time together. Whenever she tried to broach the topic, I would say that she should totally go flirt with Italian guys because that's apparently why I spent $2,000 on her plane tickets, not to mention the thousands on hotels. We got home a few days ago, and she confronted me with how I was being a jerk over such a little thing. I'm still furious at her, but she says that if I can't get over it I should just be alone. What should I do here?